My Jamaicanomics Global Collective. Can I say something? Can I tell you something? My Jamaican dad came to America at the age of 58, almost 59, and still built a good life for his family. Let me tell you the six things that my wonderful and amazing dad did right in America, even without AI or technology or money. Many people, let's get right into the video, shall we? Many people believe that if you can come to America, if you come to America late in life, it's already too late to build anything. But my Jamaican father, God bless his soul, came to the United States when he was almost 60 years old. He worked humble jobs, faced a lot of disrespect and age discrimination, but he still built stability for his family because he had a vision in mind. Today, I just want to share the six things that he did right because I feel that this story will motivate every single person over the age of 40 to not give up because you even have technology to guide you even faster. Number one, my dad was not afraid to start over and start small. My father came to America alone first, right? He came somewhere, I think it was 1978, 79, and he spent about 4 or 5 years here before the rest of us joined him. Because I came here, we all actually came here in 1984, so about 5 years. When my father arrived, right, he did not have the luxury of choosing perfect jobs. You know, one of the places that he actually started was McDonald's. And quite a few young people, that was almost 40 years ago, disrespected him. They laughed him. They laughed him. They just laughed at him. But you know what happened? Imagine that, right? A man in his late 50s working at McDonald's, and sometimes he was disrespected. Just imagine that. But you know what my father did? He had something many people today struggle with: discipline and humility. Oh, I love my dad. I miss you, Daddy. He understood something very important, that if you have responsibility, you have to start from where you are. Starting small, my global Jamaicanomics collective over the age of 40, even starting over is not really starting over, it's starting from where you are. Number two, one of the reasons that my father was actually able to succeed in something many Caribbean people today have forgotten was community. My aunt, God bless her soul, she would have been 100, she would have been 108 today if she was alive, helped us tremendously. We tapped into the power of family and community. When we finally came to America in 1984, we stayed with her. We contributed what we could financially, but that support gave my father breathing room to save money and plan. And that was pivotal. And that's something very important that many successful immigrants and families who succeed in America, they did it because of community and family support. You want to know the key message? Nobody builds alone. The most successful $1 million companies, nobody builds alone. We have to get back to that. Number three, family responsibility was my father's priority. When we arrived, my father was responsible for four of us. My mom, no, yes, four of us, my mom and us three children. And two of my siblings, by the way, have disabilities. They're high functioning, but they have disabilities. My brother has um, a mild form of autism, and my sister has another mental issue going on. At that time, we didn't fully understand things like autism coming from Jamaica. That was years ago. My God, that was almost 40 years ago. But my father never ran from responsibility. He worked hard, he saved because that's what he knew how to do. And he made sure his family had stability. Today, both of my siblings, though disabled, are doing so much better. It's not perfect, but it's because of the excellent decision that my parents made. Let me say something to you. Responsibility creates generational strength. Number 4, disrespect became my dad's motivation. At one point, when my father was renting in an apartment, and something happened that changed everything. The landlord disrespected him because of a situation involving my brother. Because my brother, we didn't understand autism back in Jamaica, I think, and my brother was still going to regular school and everything. So when he came here, I think my brother had hit the door or something, because my brother was very upset that he had seen the landlord disrespect my dad before, and he has never seen anybody disrespect my dad like that. I think it made him mad, and he hit the door. And he didn't mean anything bad. It was just the way that, because he's autistic, that he expressed himself, right? That moment lit something in my father's spirit. That moment lit something in my father's spirit. And he decided that he did not want to live under someone else's control anymore. Before I go on, you know what's the key message in this? Sometimes disrespect pushes you to build ownership. Number 5, my father decided that he was going to get a multifamily house. How he was going to do it? Because remember, we came here when my dad was almost 64 years old. That was about 1986. We got here in 84. My father had already purchased, by 1986, I'm sorry, my father decided that he was going to purchase a multifamily home. A man who came to America in his late 50s, working humble jobs, saving his money. And within a short time, because he had the help of my aunt, God bless her soul, and working together with him, he purchased that family, that multifamily. You know what the key message in this part of the video is, my JAMAICANOMICS Collective? Ownership changes everything. Number 6, my father, though imperfect, he planned for the future. Somebody said something to me recently: done is better than perfect. A lot of us Jamaicans, we want everything to be perfect before we start. No, start from where you are. One thing, I don't know if it's Jim Rohn or Les Brown who said it. I don't even know, but here's how it goes. You cannot be great when you just start, but you have to start to become great. My father eventually sold that multifamily house years later because he needed to retire in his 70s. And the money from that sale helped him to purchase a home in Florida for cash, because he did not want to go into his old age owing anybody. My father liked to pay things off. He didn't like to owe anybody. That mindset gave him peace and security in his later years. What's the key message in this particular section? Long-term thinking builds stability. This is not a long video. I just wanted to share a little bit of my story. When I look back on my father's life, I realized something very powerful that I didn't see before. He didn't have AI. He didn't have YouTube. He didn't have financial gurus on the internet. But he understood something many people today have forgotten: humility, community, discipline, responsibility, ownership, and long-term thinking. And sometimes, my Global JAMAICANOMICS Collective, The wisdom we're looking for in books and seminars, we are already sitting. Those wisdom, that kind of wisdom, I'm sorry, is already sitting in our parents' generation. Do you see why it's important for you, Global Jamaican Collective over 40, to really take what I'm saying seriously? You can make the change. You now have AI, you now have YouTube, you now have internet. And look at the crossroads for such a time as this. Now, here's my call to action. If you are a part of Jamaica or the global Caribbean diaspora and you're thinking about how to build stability for your family, this conversation is important because the future of our people and the global Caribbean depends on remembering some of these lessons and executing them. I hope this will begin to show you to honor your parents, honor the generations that were ahead of you, and begin to leave a legacy for the ones that's coming. I hope you were able to gain some kind of economic wisdom from this. And I hope that you were able to see where you can take Jamaica and the global Caribbean. Here's my call to action for you. It's one of the main reasons why I built the Jamaicanomics Rebuilders Guide. Just to begin to show you, to begin to start to think differently about different micro businesses in Jamaica and the global Caribbean, and how you can contribute, whether you're living in Jamaica or any part in the Caribbean or abroad. It is a conversation that we need to sit with our family and friends, close friends, or whoever you trust, and begin to have. Because at some point, we can no longer ignore this. Go ahead, press the link in the bio. I need you to subscribe. It's just important. I'm not begging you to subscribe. If this resonates with you, please subscribe. Support a sister, because what? I need you. And you need me. Whether or not you believe it, you need me. Let us come together and just begin the conversation. Thank you so much for allowing me to share. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.